Okay, everybody, welcome to today's second and final live stream of the day, Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're in the Stearman 75, and we're going to be flying around Melbourne, Australia. The airport's up there, but the Melbourne proper right through here. We're going to go check all that out, and then we will call in. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of fly around here, and then we'll fly down and ask for landing clearance there at Moorabbin Airport. Yeah. So let's get in here and get our everything set up, and we will be on our way. Waiting to see. I guess I don't know. He's got his issues or whatever. But anyway, all right. It is what it is. Let's get in here and get things going. Might be a quiet chat again. All right. Fuel valve to on. Mixture rich. It's a fixed speed. Turn on the battery and all that. I just gotta find the starter switch because sometimes it's kind of hidden. It's like in this weird spot. What I can do is I can just... Nope, that wasn't right. So let's go. Oop, that's not working. Oh, there's the starter. There we go. All right. Flight controls are all good. Let's call in request departure.
Yankee Mike Papa Charlie traffic Froggy 237 taking off runway 22 straight out departure.
We need, that's weather. We need all of our guidelines. I'm gonna have to probably pause this. And update our points of interest as well, since I flew without that the other day. Navigation aids and POI stuff. Landmarks on, city markers on, airport markers on. Apply. Hello, Mick. How are you? Nice to see you here. Oh, in the scented posh room. That's scented, Mick. I don't want to know what it's scented like, but if it works for you. It's runway 22. I'm not seeing. Oh, I have to announce taxi, not take off.
Yankee Mike Papa Charlie traffic Froggy 237 is taxiing to runway 22.
All right. Still no guidelines. All right, I have to see. Let me pull up the chart here. We are at, where was it? So I can see where we're, YMPC. Look at the taxi. Let's see. Alright, we are... Oops, that's not it. Okay, we're here. 22 is... Right, I see the runway in front of us. That's the one we want, but we got to go down to the other end there. Alright. Perfect. There we go. Now it's showing. All right, now we know where we're going. Oops. Oop. Perfect. Let me get that out the way. Lavender scented for... Oh, there you go. That's all right. I've heard that before. That lavender is supposed to be the relaxing scent. I don't know how true it is or not, to be honest. So I guess it's just you and I, Mick. I let Joseph know that we were going live. He never responded, so I don't know if he's going to message me while we're streaming to say let me in, but yeah. I gave him the heads up, but what can you do? Kids these days. There's a little taxiway there. All right, I think that's as good as it's going to get for right now. Let's just go. Before the engine quits on me. And away we go. That is so loud, that wind. Right. We gotta head left here once we get to our marker there. We'll put there and then we'll turn. Then we should get our clearance to the at the call. There we go. No, I'm not inbound to land. What are you talking about? There we go.
Froggy 237 is timed 2 miles southwest of Yankee Mike Papa Charlie 900 feet. Request, flight following. Froggy 237 Avalon approach. Walk by 347. Walk by 347 Froggy 237.
Yeah.
Froggy 237
Hello, Chris. Nice to see you here.
Roger, Froggy, 237.
All right. Away we go. Let's head towards downtown Melbourne. Not wanting to land. Why my co-pilot said we're coming in for a landing. Oh well. Good help is hard to find these days, I guess. So I've been watching, it's a show that was on, and it's not been on in some time, called Ice Pilots. These guys operate I guess like they move cargo and passengers up in the Northwest Territories of Canada. And the conditions are usually very harsh. You know, they have to fly in very cold conditions. Apparently, as long as it doesn't go minus 40 degrees, then anything above, like if it's minus 30, they can still fly safely, apparently. But yeah, just absolutely insane stuff. So, all right, we should be heading. That should be the entrance to the harbor there. Over there. And we should see the POIs pop up, I thought. We shall see. Try to get this plane to settle down, if at all possible. Now it wants to nose over. Yeah, anyway, I'll try to keep an ear open for I think Addie's has gotten pulled away into some other stuff, so well, sorry for his luck. So yeah, some really interesting scenery. Like the first season, they're taking these. They sold 2 water tanker aircraft for firefighting. They sold 2 of them to the Turkish government. The issue being that they have to take a board meeting to start. And they have to fly these planes that are not designed for winter weather across the North Atlantic. And yeah, very, very tense sort of stuff, dealing with icing and whatnot, and all the peculiarities of the engines flying in the cold weather. Yeah. And they have a high turnover rate. A lot of people come and have these grand visions of being a pilot up there, but they have to start as a rampy, and unless you impress the boss somehow, you're going to be a rampy for some time until he feels that you have earned the right, or he thinks that you're worthy of getting a shot at the co-pilot seat first. And if you don't impress enough, then you're not going to get that chance. And that rubs a lot of people the wrong way, especially if they think seniority matters. And they said, no, it's not so much about seniority, it's about your motivation and all that to the job. And, if you kind of suck it up and just get on with it, you have a good chance of succeeding. But, yeah, it's a very... very interesting show. They have these old DC-3s. A lot of their aircraft is pretty old, and then they have they have some newer stuff, but they have to do all kinds of modifications in order to fly stuff, and yeah, it's a pretty interesting show. All right, here we are coming into Melbourne. We'll just kind of work our way into the harbor there, fly around the city a little bit. Then the F1 circuit is somewhere over there on the off the right wingtip. So we'll fly over that because there is a marker for Albert Park where the F1 circuit is, so we'll should be able to find that fairly easily. I want to cancel the landing instructions, but I don't, or landing request. I don't know why my numpty copilot did all that, but so yeah, Melbourne, Australia in general got the huge update for the World Update. A lot of people are pretty impressed with it so far. They've added a lot of points of interest and whatnot to make the area more scenic and all that. Yeah, good stuff. Really. Really interesting place. I'm guessing, Mick, you're gonna be kind of lurking in the chat while in the board meeting. All good. All right, here we go. Point Gellibrand. Huh. Looks like a park from the air. Not sure if there's like that's an old fort maybe, guarding the harbor, maybe back in the day. Not sure. Well, it looks like, yeah, it looks like a park right along the coast there. Very interesting that it's right next to this very industrial area right there. The harbors and the, it's like maybe a little bit of freight stuff. Or maybe that's the cruise ship docks. What's this place? Williamstown Time Hall Tower. Oh, okay, I see the tower. Looks like it's leaning. Or maybe that's the shadow. Interesting. Let's turn to the left here. Ooh, I see a bridge. Uh-oh. You know what that might mean. It's time to insult the bridge and fly under it. Yep, we got to do it. You know me, I never pass up an opportunity to fly under a bridge, so here we go. I like it right off the bat. I did not expect it. So we got to do it. That's the West Gate Bridge. Yarra River? Yeah. Never pass up the opportunity. Yay, we did it. Ooh, look at that. That doesn't look very good. It's all rusted out. Yep. Always happy to fly under a bridge whenever possible. Even if we're not going fast like in a Spitfire or something, but yeah, good stuff. Totally unexpected. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we got 2 bridges. Oh, lordy. We're hitting the gold mine here today. We're gonna go under this one too. Why not? Let's see if we can do it. This one might be a little bit tougher. Oh, I think we can do it. I think we can make it. Make it by the hair of our chinny chin chin. Ooh, we did it. Wow, that doesn't look very good. Look at that. What is that? It looks like it's all destroyed or something. Like something happened. Very strange. Ooh, we're going to fly through downtown too. Look at that. Fly through here and then we'll climb out and get some altitude and come back around and actually tour. But here we are, downtown Melbourne. All the high rises and whatnot. What's this over here? Arts Center. Ooh, look at that. That looks nice. Everybody wave at the art center as we go by. Oh, I lost the marker. There it is. Oh, look at that weird needle. Ooh, I better pay attention to what I'm doing here. Don't fall out of the sky. Ooh, look at the stadium. Check this out. This looks impressive. Wow. Look at that. You better be careful. I'm going to hit the light there. Woo. Look at that, though. That's pretty impressive. That is what? A Melbourne cricket ground. Ooh, fancy. Very nice. Come on, plane climb, please. Why is this not wanting to climb? Alright, if you won't climb when I tell you to, I'll just make you climb. How about that? Boy, it really wants to nose over. Alright, now it's going to go to the extreme. I'm going to stall. That's what happens when you start flying under bridges and whatnot. Plane decides to go all wonky on you. Well, that was an interesting little flight through the downtown there. Wasn't expecting that, but that worked out rather well. Alright, now we're we're on a slow climb here, so we can kind of head out here and see some more of the sights. Oh boy, we are in danger of stalling. I know it. Trying to find that balance again. We have the Melbourne Museum and the Royal Exhibition Building. Ah, very nice. Royal Exhibition Building. Huh. A lot of high rises are the Swanston Center, or Swanston Central, Aurora Melbourne Central. I think they have a marker for their police building. Oh, there's the Finder Street railway station. We can fly over that. Well, yeah, that cricket ground is absolutely amazing. Oh, there's Royal Botanical Gardens Music Bowl. Huh. There's maybe outdoor concerts there, possibly. Oh, there's the railway station. Goes out that way. Interesting. Oh, it goes through. Okay. It runs that way as well. It must just be the main hub here for Melbourne. Their main train station, kind of like Penn Station for New York. Eureka Tower. What else we got here? Australia 108. Huh. Okay. The Prima Pearl Tower. Interesting. Well, at least we got some altitude now. We can try to level off here a bit. At least we got two bridges flown under. I like it. Ooh, Marvel Stadium. Let's go fly over that. That should be interesting. That looks pretty fancy. Wait, really? Now it's like I'm trying to get it back to a reasonable altitude so we can just kind of see things pretty clearly from the air. Look at that. That's amazing. It's like a football pitch there. It's pretty wow that they have a separate football pitch and a one for the cricket. I'm guessing because it makes more sense. The cricket one probably takes a while to set up if they were swapping it all out. So this was the Bolt Bridge that we flew under, I believe. Yeah, that was the other one we flew under. But the other ones are a little too close to the water for me to think about squeezing under. There's the Port Melbourne. Yeah. I might have to come back in here on in the Spitfire and try to just come blasting down the river and see if I can control the Spitfire just enough to get under those two bridges in succession, and then climb out of over the city before I cause any havoc. All right, there's Albert Park right there, just up. That's the city, and then the actual park is right there where that lake is. Yep, there's the lake. So that's where the F1 circuit is, where the Australian Grand Prix is held. It's been held at a couple different spots in Australia. I think it's been in Adelaide. Is the other circuit, but this is generally, I guess, the home of the Formula One race here in Australia. I guess it's like a street course with some purpose-built stuff like the pits and all that. There's a little stadium right there too. Not as grand as the other two that we've seen, but pretty interesting. Let's see if we can find the start-finish line and the pits. I saw it from the air, but you know, on the map above, when I was kind of looking at the area and trying to find some interesting places. So I see there it is right there. There's the start-finish line, the grandstands and everything, the pit, the garages and all that stuff. So yeah, you can see the layout. There's the main straight, and then that that tight left-hander. Oh, right-hander, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it from the wrong way. So yeah, a tight right-hander. Yeah. Very cool. Always nice to be able to spot a racetrack from the air. Yep, there it is. Yeah, let's just turn one more time and head back over the city and just take a few more sights in. Never been to Melbourne. I'd certainly like to go sometime to see what it's like in person. Royal Botanic. It should be Botanical, not Royal Botanic. I misspelled it a little bit. It must be a really neat place to go visit, the gardens there. Probably some nice walking paths and such to enjoy the scenery. Go for that music bowl. Yeah, that looks like an outdoor concert area, much like the Shoreline Amphitheater in California is. You got the stage, you got this kind of half dome and all that. Really, really interesting. Never heard back from Addie, so well. It's East Melbourne. I thought there was something saying Federation Square. I thought there was a marker for like a police station or something, like, unless I'm wrong. Grand Victoria Police Center. Oh, there it is. Victoria Police Center Towers. I was going to say, I didn't think I was losing my mind that quickly. No. I'm guessing like that's their main headquarters, possibly. So, I guess it's like their version of One Police Plaza from New York City, possibly. Guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, really, they did a pretty good job. Oh, some of the areas now, I don't know, like when we flew through here, some of those buildings look like really, like I don't know if they're being torn down or if it's just that it's not rendered in very well, but that looked kind of odd right through here, right off the below the tail there. It looked like a very strange area, but I could be wrong. I got 5 viewers over on Twitch. Thank you all for coming in. I was checking out Melbourne from the air. Circling around here. We're going to call in for landing over there at that airport there in the distance. We're just going to circle back around here and have another look. Oh, it's going to still show that. I don't know why it did that. I should have probably marked one of these as a destination, and then I don't know. It's very strange how this thing has been acting up. But yeah, we just had a couple nice flights under the Westgate Bridge and the Bolt Bridge. Bridge. We are again over the F1 circuit. There's the main straight there with the grandstands and the pit boxes and everything. It's really amazing to see the circuit, or any race circuit, from the air, because you know, once you're on the ground it looks way different, of course, or when you're watching it on TV, for instance. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, it would be really amazing is if they had like cars going around the circuit like a race. From Melbourne out, there's just a lot of suburbs, I guess. I don't know if they consider them to be suburbs, but that's, in America, that's, I guess, the closest description it would be, but yeah. I'm sure, just like in America too, the closer you're in the city, the more expensive the rent will be if you're renting an apartment or whatever. But the farther out you go, it gets a little bit less expensive. What is that over? Let's go take a look at that. That looks like another track of some kind right there. Oh, like a dirt track maybe? I'd have to find Bathurst at some point and find the circuit for the Bathurst Mount Panorama. Should be kind of easy to find from the air. That looks like some kind of a circuit or something. I don't know if it's like a testing ground for an automobile manufacturer or something, maybe. Just fly over it. Looks like there's a park in the middle. Huh. I don't know what that is. It looks like there's grass, so it does look like a place that you could run if you like a horse trainer or something, but that's a very strange layout for a horse race track. Maybe that's how it is here in Australia, I don't know. But yeah, it looks almost like a horse race track, or it could be a racing oval. some kind almost. Not a real oval, but could be a racetrack as well, like a short track. Oh. Pretty neat. Whatever it is. No, I could be totally wrong. It may not even be anything like a racetrack. Huh. Just looks like one kind of from the air. Let's head over this way and we'll circle around and come back up the coast a little bit. Then we'll put this thing on the ground and we'll call it a day. Must have put everybody to sleep. Couldn't even get one thumbs up over on YouTube, I guess. He's like, no, Australia, I didn't want to see that today. I just figured, I didn't really have a plan for this weekend. I kind of just threw it together last minute, and because we did get an update here for Australia, I just thought it would be really cool to fly over here and just kind of check out the scenery and enjoy it. Wow. For our scenic tour for today. Yeah. It's all good though. Let's see. Let's ask them. We'll just go ahead and get our landing clearance set up so we're ready to go.
Moorabbin Tower Froggy 237 is 6 miles north, 2,900 feet with Charlie to land.
Froggy 237 Moorabbin Tower. Altimeter 29.9 or 2 and 258 at 7. Fly left downwind runway 31 right.
Enter left downwind runway 31 right Froggy 237.
Okay, so that's our pattern entry. So what we're going to do is we're just going to ignore that. We're going to fly over the airport and look at it, and we'll make our own approach. That seems to be working very well for us so far when we're coming in for landing. We just kind of identify it and we come in on our own and no issues. So I'll have a look there. I just want to fly down this way a bit and then we'll come, well actually what we'll do is we'll turn towards the airport and then we'll fly over, just get an idea of what it looks like from the air, and then we'll go out over the water there, and then we'll come back around and get ready to land. We'll wrap this up for the day. Do appreciate the few folks who showed up today. Nice to see you here. Hopefully you enjoyed the little tour. Hopefully you enjoyed the flying under the bridges as well. Always fun to do that. You know me, you should know by now, I never pass up an opportunity to do that. So that worked out really well. Really nice view of the downtown area, kind of up close and personal as well. That's okay. It's all in good fun. Alright, so it looks like, because there's a couple different runways. This is a very oddly laid out airport here. Need the which I have to look it up just so that I can kind of see Moorabbin. There you go. I was pronouncing it wrong. All right. So they said which one? 3, 1 left. Okay. So looking at the layout, 1 right is closest to us there. No, that's 3-1 left and the 3-1 right there. All right, so coming in right over those buildings there, it looks like. We have to watch our altitude, and then we have a tree line right there at the edge of the runway. So this is going to be a very tough landing because we don't have, we're going to have to drop in over those trees. Now I'm going to see if we can ask for 1-3 right for our landing. Let's see if we can change it. I don't want to come in over those bushes and then we crash. So let's go for 1-3. Let's go 1-3 left.
Clear to land runway 31 right. Froggy 237.
It's not going to let me change it now. I got too close. Doggone it. All right. Well, it does. Okay, maybe it doesn't look as high as. All right. I think we're okay. I'll go ahead and give it a shot here. We're going to ignore the. So what we'll do is we'll go out over and then we'll turn in and kind of come right over those buildings, and then we should be good to go. So back here in the flight deck. And oh, hello Milla. Yeah. My one thumbs up. Thank you for saving me from feeling kind of bad because nobody, like Chris was here. He buggered off, I guess. Mick's in a boardroom meeting, so to speak, with I guess Pulse about what they're going to do today or whatever. So yeah, we just had a nice flight around, and we're going to land. If you watch it on the replay, you'll see we did a couple of fly-unders. We buzzed under some bridges there. One really close to downtown, so we kind of cruised right through the downtown area, so you get a up-close and personal view of downtown Melbourne. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Slow it down here, get the throttle back a bit. So, yeah, it's been kind of a quiet chat. I let Addies know we were getting ready to get started, and he never responded, so I locked it down. So he's missed out on this, but that's okay. It's his thing. Tried to let him know in a reasonable amount of time to get ready, and then he just never got back to me on Discord. So, oh well. All right. Yeah, it was kind of unexpected. I saw the first one, I'm like, ooh, I got to give this a shot. We did okay, and then just as soon as I was pulling up, I saw another one. I'm like, well, might as well go for a second one. Why not? So, yeah. Nice little tour here. Yeah, it's all right. I tried to let him know as quickly as I could about, you know, that we were getting ready to go, and I waited a minute or two and I didn't get a response, so I figured he's got some other issues that he's got to deal with today or something, maybe. I don't know, but yeah. So that's alright. I don't know if it'll allow him to watch it on the replay. I think he should be able to. Alright, here we go. There's our runway right there. Just gotta close it down just a bit so we can line it up and we'll be on the ground. Just don't want to get too low too quick, so we make it over those buildings. That. Windy here, seems like. We'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK in the 172. Be a nice little flight over. I'll look at the where our departure and destination is. That should be our runway there. There we go. Wow, I just sat down, dude. I just sat down and you're going to tell me to turn next taxiway. I just got to the air. Goodness. Oh my goodness. That's... Alrighty. Well, that wasn't too bad. I'm going to put it to stop here in just a second. We'll get our... request our parking instructions. Yeah, I was exiting here.
119er Froggy 237.
Oh, it's just going to go right to ground services, back to clearance. Ah! Alright, well, let's just follow... Let's see if we can figure out where to go ourselves. There's got to be a general aviation area. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Amela. I didn't know you were lurking, Chris. I thought you'd gone and buggered off. Well, glad you witnessed that. Thank you. Yeah, this is a very... We've got like a lot of stuff going on here, it seems. The runways and everything. It's got multiple runways. Running parallel. Yeah. Boy, if you don't know this airport, you could easily get lost coming in for a landing here. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Amela. That, I've never heard something like that before. Wow. That's a new one even for you. Ooh, that's brutal. Yeah, thank you, Mick. Oh, Mick's been here too. It's I feel like for quite a while I'm talking to myself, pointing out places of interest and such. So glad you hear that, Mick. I'm sure it looked even better over on the Posh channel. So yeah, really neat. I tell you, that cricket ground is absolutely impressive. That is absolutely amazing. I don't know that words can describe it. It is, whew, man. I'd like to go see a cricket match. I've never been to a cricket match, but I'd definitely like to go see one live at that cricket ground. Two cookies. Oh, look at this. What are you doing here? Get out of my way. I'm trying to park. Alright, looks like there's our parking spot. Our person's waiting for us there. We're going to kind of swing around through here. It'll be a little bit easier to come in this way. These vehicles driving around are starting to get on my every last nerve. They're always getting in the way somehow. Yeah, nice relaxing flight. Topped off by a pretty decent landing. There we are. Parking brake on. Stop the engine. So let's have a look. I chose this livery today just because it looks different now. Oop, not fuel. I don't want that. Where's my camera? There it is. Let's just have a look here at the plane we flew today. Although everybody's seen the Stearman 75, but so I did this livery. It's kind of got this cool Art Deco sort of motif to it, I think, and then it's got this ooh, va 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 boom. Okay, that's no worries, Amela. That's fine. Yeah, so just this kind of this nice silver and red sort of livery, something a little different again on the Stearman 75. So a little bit of a naughty picture up front there. Not very well defined, but you can kind of imagine it. There we are. All right. So that will be it for today. I will see you all tomorrow in the Cessna 172. We're going from Evansville to Cahokia, St. Louis. So, yeah, that's our plan for tomorrow. And I will see you all then. Yeah, stop, dude. I already turned off it. Oh, I got to turn off the battery to end the flight. That's what it is. There we go. Yeah, good stuff. Happy to see you all here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon, evening, early Monday morning, depending on where you are in the world. I will see you all tomorrow in the 172. Take care until then. Peace. Live long and prosper.